Dalton, I'm curious from an offensive line's perspective, how would you assess the way y'all ran the ball today, and was that kind of what y'all were hoping to do in a game like this?
Yeah, absolutely. Coach Pitt, what was it, Monday or Tuesday, pretty much called out the O-line and D-line, said the game's on our backs. The game will be won in the trenches by us. And O-line took it really personally this week to make sure we can run the ball. Talked all week about spots because they're going to try to give us some exotic looks, run the safeties down, try to fit some runs a little weird. We were prepared for it. Everything we've seen, we were prepared for. And obviously, protection's got to get better still. Got to make sure KJ's comfortable back there throwing. But I think the run game, you couldn't ask for a better game.
KJ, I think you ran the ball 19 times today, took a lot of big hits. Are you comfortable with that? I mean, do you feel like you're taking too many hits, or how would you assess the way you're running the ball right now?
I mean, football is a physical sport, so, I mean, playing the quarterback position, you're going to get hit, whether you got the ball, So, I mean, just being able to just have a dog mentality and then just going in, getting treated, recover is real big on my part, just being able to go in and make sure I'm feeling 100%, so I'm pretty good with it.
For Dalton and KJ, what do you guys think of Rocket's game, and really what he's done the last two games, being the primary running back? And then after that, Rocket, maybe you could address that. What do you think of your game today, and how have you thought about you've accepted this role where you're getting a lot of carries?
Rocket, I mean, he's playing more confident now. I mean, his confidence through the roof. He's comfortable back there. I mean, he's seeing signals faster. He's getting lined up. Sometimes if I run, he get the signal. He's telling the O-line what to do. So he's grasping this system. He's learning each and every day. He's just building. So and maturing at the same time.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Confidence and his level of just play has gone up so much from last year. He was really good last year too. He makes the O-line right when we should probably be wrong. And he knows how to be patient and press us to where he can get that edge if I'm like a press inside, and then jump out. And he does a tremendous job of that, and I've seen him grow. He's a professional. That's how he treats it. Everything he does inside the facility and outside the facility, he's a professional.
Well, definitely. With them, with the offensive line, I want to give a big shout out to them, and then the receivers as well. But KJ make me comfortable. The front line, another year with them, so they making me comfortable as well.
Start like this, Sam said in camp you were going to get more carries. Did you envision, back-to-back 100, I guess about 250-something yards now that you've gotten?
Yes, sir. Well, with that, I feel like we're watching film and knowing what the defense is going to do and figuring out if they man or zone. I feel like the outside zone and inside zone hit today.
KJ, it looked like you and Matt Landers had pretty good chemistry. I know Sam mentioned that one got away from it, but when a guy comes in from outside, how quickly are you able to get that sort of chemistry and timing, and what do you think we're going to see from Matt the rest of this year out there on the perimeter?
Actually, Matt, like when he first got in, he actually called me and told me to come to the facility. So I went to the facility, and then right then and there we got to work. Like I was watching him run routes, how he's going to run his route, so trying to get timing down quick as possible. So just knowing that he's an outside guy coming in, I mean, the team love him. I mean, we welcome him with open arms, and also just in future, just being able to have a guy like Matt and the speed and the versatility that he has, just being able to put the ball and just let him make a play.
Yeah, for KJ and Rocket, these guys that kind of have the ball in their hands a lot. Just what were your impressions of Bumper's kickoff return? And do you have any tips for him the next time maybe he's in the open field?
I feel like he wanted that touchdown, man.
Yeah, I mean when I did see Bumper catch and take out, I thought he was gonna go score. And then I asked him in the locker room, I was like, "Why you didn't score?" He said, "They came up pretty quick." So, I mean, I wanted Bumper to score, man. I mean, that's a good look. I mean, just be able to throw your starting linebacker out there on the hands team and actually go do what he did, try to seal the game away. So that's show leadership and just positivity in his role.
KJ, on that play where they challenged for the targeting on you when you were carrying the defense, you got up and you flexed. Just what's the feeling like when you're able to just like carry defenders that way?
So I was just talking about this. I didn't even know I got hit in the head. Like I didn't know. I just know I got hit. So I mean, just my mentality is just. I mean, when I'm running the ball, it's just one man can't tackle me. So I try to carry that throughout when I'm in the pocket or anything. So I just try to. That's just my mentality, man. Just a mind thing. Just being able to just run hard, fall forward, gain positive yards, and just keep the chains rolling. So I mean, I'm pretty sure my teammates like it too to get them fired up as well. So.
And Rocket, on that 47-yard run that got called back, you kind of walked off the field, looked pretty gassed. What was that feeling like?
Oh yeah, I was definitely tired. I was definitely tired. Wanted that sub.
Kind of along those same lines, I mean, how do you feel like you're handling this larger workload? I think 20 carries last week, 24 today. I mean, how are you feeling physically?
I feel good, actually. I take everything serious outside of football as well, as in, like, treatment. I'm in there every day, so I know what's in front of me, and I just got to attack it.
And Dalton, I know we talk about physicality with the offensive and defensive line, but when you got a quarterback making runs like the one we were just talking about, and I think Jaden threw a guy down, is there just a physicality throughout the whole team, you feel like? And do you feel like it permeates through the whole team?
Yeah, absolutely. Coach Pitt emphasizes it. We go pads 3 times a week. We go pads and then a spiders on Thursday usually. So 3 days a week, we're getting after it. We're hitting the crap out of each other. And he emphasizes physicality. And, you got a runner like KJ that can just throw a shoulder in there. And you got guys like the O-line just trying to push that pile, knock it over, and he still's running after we knock a pile over. It's physicality, and we love it. He loves it, and I think the whole state loves it.
I mean, for Dalton and KJ, Arkansas historically has not won the SEC opener too often. Now you guys have done back-to-back years. It's such a challenging schedule. How big is that to start off 1-0 in the SEC?
I mean, it's real big. I mean, Coach Pittman put emphasis on it, starting SEC play. So we know it's going to be a long physical game. So, I mean, we just want to come out, be the more physical and dominant team, and then just show the state that, I mean, this program's still on the rise. I mean, it's still more work that we got to do, go back and look at the film and get better and just keep this program on the rise.
Absolutely. A lot of mistakes still today to clean up. A lot of points we left off the board that we need to make sure coming into down the road for more SEC play, we got to make sure we can score when we're down there. Get that conversion on that 4th and 1, and that's, I think the team realized that. We're very excited that we won, but we also still realize there's a lot of work we still got to do.
For KJ and Rocket, Rocket, you got more involved in the passing game today. KJ, what'd you think about him as a receiver, and Rocket, what'd you think about getting more involved?
I mean, Rocket, he always had great hands. I mean, when he first came in, he was kind of a receiver a little bit, and then he went to running back. So we always knew that he had great hands. And then just being able to just get him out wide. I mean, most defense forget about the running back. I mean, so they're playing zone, they're dropping back, and then it just the running back in the flats by itself. So just being able to go through all my reads progression, full field progression, and then just dumping it out to the back and letting them go gain positive yards.
I feel like for this year, last year they wasn't really looking at the check downs. The quarterback was looking at the check downs. So in practice, they looking at the check downs a lot. We're the last man standing, so we're the last man standing. So now he's doing that and taking advantage of that.
Is that something you're telling him to do?
Nah, the coaches tell us all the time. The coaches telling us all the time, man.
Rocket, I think you joined Elite Company today with Darren McFadden and Felix Jones of the only Razorback running backs to go for 150 and 2 touchdowns against South Carolina. Just what does it feel like to have your name with those 2 guys?
It feels good. Of course, I want to be better than those guys. That's my goal. But it feels great.